Hello everyone, Shaz here. Welcome to Thursday Night Live with Shaz from Sharon Dalton, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Oh dear, hope this is not what my night's going to be like. So tonight we're going to be playing with the Season of Green and Gold, I think it's called, yes. So I'll just set up the device and then I'll get back to you. Let's see if I can get it to work today. Right. I don't want to do that. Sorry guys. Here we go. Come on. Just put it on that, love. Thank you. My husband just made me a lovely cup of tea. So that'll keep me happy. So I need to go and see if I am live. Being a bit slow tonight. Right, let's have a look. There we go. I am live. I'll just set up the device. There we go. Turn off that sound. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can see comments tonight. I think it's working. I think it looks like we're live. Okay, so today was pretty exciting. I received the mini catalog. Yay! So I was pretty happy about that. I hadn't placed my pre-order yet. Hello everyone. Please come in and say hello and let me know where you're watching from. And then I can say hello back to you. I hadn't placed my pre-order yet, so I was pretty keen to have the catalogue in my hand before I placed the pre-order. So that's what I did basically as soon as I got it. Now, the other device is not working by the look of it, showing me the live chat. So I will turn on my phone onto mobile data and see if I can get it going there. Sorry about this, girls. Better make sure that that one's turned down. And don't you just love technology? Right, it's all turned down there. Let's have a look here. Might go out and come back in and see whether that makes any difference. I really do apologise. Hello, Denise. How are you? For this, girls? Right, let's see. Okay. It's being very glitchy tonight. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, please leave me a comment so I can see if the comments are appearing. If you have joined us, how are you, Denise? Hope everything's well. Just leave me a comment, say hi or something, just so I can check to see if the chat is working or is it just being glitchy. Technology, I do struggle with it sometimes. But like I said, I got my catalogue. Those of you who are demonstrators will be pretty excited if you got your catalogue today too. So we will turn you down to the desktop and show you what we're playing with. Okay, so bear with me. I'm going to flick you up to the ceiling and then turn you to the desktop. So just close your eyes if you get giddy. There we go. We're pretty good in focus. There we go. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look. So yeah, so as I said, I better turn some light on the subject. There we go. That's got us some light happening now. Yeah, so we're going to be playing with the Season of Green and Gold. So this is an online exclusive. Hello Glenda, how are you, love? I'll just turn this other device off that's being painful. This is an online exclusive, so there's the whole bundle where you get the stamp and the dies and the paper and this beautiful vellum, 3 sheets of vellum. You also get some ribbon and you also get some embellishments. Well, I've just decided to go with the papers, so I'll get that out of the road. The colours that are in this set are Garden Green, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Very Vanilla and Gold. So I did, as I said, I just ordered the paper. So I'll move that catalogue out of the road now. We don't need that. So yes, so here's our vellum. So there's that one, which is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then there's this plain sheet with a bit of splotchy on it, which I really like. And if you're very careful, you can heat emboss on these guys. Just use your lowest heat setting to do that. And then our other piece, which I've spent the afternoon chopping up because we don't have the dies. So yes, I've had fun with that. So that's our vellum. And then this is our paper. So as you can see, we're going to use one piece of this one. We're not using the vanilla side. So there's that one. I've also chopped some of these guys up. Can I tell you, this is not fun to chop out without a die. I don't even know if there's a die that cuts that out. And then on the other side of that one is some nice green, Old Olive and Mossy by the look of it, or Old Olive and Mossy. And then this one with the gold and the vanilla and the greens, and then we've got vanilla and a mossy spot. Then we've got vanilla and gold, and then Old Olive and mossy again. Then in this one, it has some bells. I think there's bells in the stamp set too, actually. But it also has Garden Green. So if you're a lover of Garden Green, hello Chrissy, hello Lisa. The dies cut both the paper and the vellum. Oh, perfect, Chrissy. Thank you. Hello Hez, how are you? So yeah, so bells on that one for Christmas, some plaid. We all love us some plaid. And then this one with the smaller leaves and some more Very Vanilla and Gold. So I'm going to get straight into the crafting. Like I said, I'm going to make 2 quick cards tonight. Now, if you've got your catalogue handy, go to page 34 of the catalogue, and I'm going to use one of the cards from that set. So we've got a what do you call it? Basic white thick card base. So that is 14 points. So say 29 by 10.5. Scored at 14.85. So we're going to do a tent fold. I call these cards. And I'm using some of that beautiful green paper, which I've already cut for you. Like I said, hello Kay, how are you? I'm doing some quick and easy cards tonight, so I'm going to discard that one, and we're going to use that on another card. So I'm going to bring in my silicone mat. Now, when you've got gold like this, if you prefer to put tape on it, use tape, because you will sometimes see your glue marks through the gold. Well, not through the gold, but on the paper when you put it onto your card. I try not to use too much of it for that reason. So I just picked an angle and cut it on my little trimmer. And I'm going to do that. How are you, Kay? Thank you for joining, everybody. And I hope you're feeling better, Chrissy. I did watch your unboxing. Some of those things I put in my pre-order. So that was pretty exciting. And then, like I said, I've already pre-cut my bits. So these are some bits that I've got. 2 bits of vellum, 1 little tiny bit of that spriggy bit, another piece of the paper, and then I just had these lying around, so I thought I might include them. So has anyone guessed which card I'm making from page 34? Just going to have a little drink of my tea. My beautiful husband just made me that just before I went live.
Yeah, she got the good looking, by the way.
Hello, Monica. How are you? So, yeah, so if you've got your catalogue on page 34, the card I'm making is on that page. So, not a lot of stamping going to be done on these ones. You did sound like Kermit the Frog, yes, that's for sure. So with these vellum ones, I'm actually going to use glue dot. Because it just makes it easier than the glue moving around on the back of the vellum. So, just going to put a couple of... So, I hope everybody's been well. I see a few of you have got your catalogues today. Who's excited about the mini? I was determined not to put my order in until I got the mini. So I'm just going to put that one up there. Now most of that piece will be covered up with a sentiment. But I'm also going to put another... Hello Ruth, how are you, love? Good to see you. I'm just going to put another vellum sprig down below here. Now, just so I've got a bit down there. I may have to trim those 2 ends off if they sit up too high. Now this one, because we've got vellum underneath, I'm going to have to use glue dots again. You're excited. I saw you were very excited about the Halloween house, Chrissy. I do not do Halloween. Halloween is not my scene. Who else? You love the papers, yes. I bought the one set of papers that I said I was going to buy right from the very beginning, and that is the Regal Winter. Because I really love those papers. I think we might actually need to bring that down a little bit lower. Just be careful when you're pulling that up because you might rip the vellum. So I'm just going to go down a little bit lower. And this one I'm going to pop up on some dimensionals. Simply because we're not having a lot of height in this card. They're big ones, I want a little one. There we go. I'm going to use these dies. No, not that one. What did I do with it? There we are. Another online exclusive. I'm going to use the Greetings of the Season. And I'm going to use the matching stamp set that goes with that. Okay, so I'll pop those to the side. Yeah, so like I said, there's not going to be a great deal of height in this card. And I love fussy cutting, so for me it was not really a chore to make this card. Some people I know are not that fond of fussy cutting. You don't do... Monica loves the Halloween house too. What about you? You don't do Halloween, Glenda? And you either, Kay? Oh, well, I'm glad I'm not in the minority. Yeah, so... As soon as I saw it, I thought, oh, so many people are going to love that. Right, let's see. I don't think I need to put it any further there because I'm going to do a long sentiment in there. Righto. I'll put that one back on there. We don't need him at the moment. I think you're either into Halloween or you're not. You don't do it either, Ruth? Yeah, it's one of those things, I think. I must be an old age, thinker, because I think, oh, well, we're not, we don't live in America, and I don't think we need to do those kind of things. We decorate inside for Halloween, but don't actually celebrate. I send cards and treats to a couple of my US friends. My nephew and his wife do a big celebration. Oh, okay. Well, there's a family when we used to live in Collinsville who would go all out for Halloween. They would decorate their whole house, their street, like around their street. So I've got a couple of these guys. Now, don't ask me just off the top of my head which set they're out of, but they're out of one of our current dies. So I'm just going to poke them in, like, in there. This is my kind of card where I can just keep putting layers and layers on top of layers. It's one of my favorite things to do. When you've got a little skinny stem like this one, you can just roll your glue dot into there, and then you don't really see it. So I'm just going to pop him under there. One there, and I think we need another one just in here somewhere. I know they say we should use 3s, but I think I'm just going to stick to 2 today. I'll put another one in there. So we also have the DSP sale going at the moment. 15% off selected DSP. Most of the DSP from the annual catalogue actually. So I will go through that at the end. I dragged out a few of the cards that I still have left that I've made with DSP. And because I put my cards in Shop at Billow, I don't really keep a lot of cards here on stock or on hand. There's another one. You know, we might actually need a third one or a portion of a third one. What about if I chop that one off? You come out. Oh, there we go. I'll chop that one off. And I'll put another glue dot on him. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'll put that one up there now, and then this one that I chopped him off of, I'll just put another one on there. There we go. And I'm just gonna shove him in underneath there so we can't see that bit of his stem. Okay, so now I'm thinking that the picture has some ribbon there. Well, I'm not going to put ribbon. I'm just going to cut myself one of these long sentiments. Oh, and there's not really anything there that has a really long sentiment, is there? So let's have a look at that. Let's maybe we'll reconsider. Because I was thinking about this one. Then that will cover a fair majority of that, won't it? What about this one? Oh, that one might look better. Yeah, let's just use that one. So I'll bring the little mini in and we'll use that little fella. So we could bring in some, what is it called? It's called Basic Beige, maybe, for this. Let me have a look. So let's just cut a little bit of that. I'm loving Basic Beige actually. Loving, loving, loving. So I'll just do a strip of that. Who else is liking Basic Beige? How do we think that's going to look with all those colours? It may not work, but let's have a look. So we only need a little tiny bit, about that much. I'll move my card up there. Oh, lots of traditions. You've used, oh really? Oh, if you look at a lot of my cards, that's all I've been using is Basic Beige. I really miss Very Vanilla. It was a colour that I used a lot. My poor old plates are a little bit worse for wear, but they still cut well. And I do love that we have a ribbon tie in there. So if we wanted to put that on there, I don't think that looks too bad actually, that colour. So let's just put that die there for now. I am loving the new twine that's in the mini. I think it will be beautiful. I just need to get me some, can't use silver. Here's some gold that I forgot to get out. So we only need a little tiny bit of that. So that is out of the gold and silver 1/8 trim. I believe it's in the online exclusives. So I'm just going to pop that through there, using my take your pick tool to get that through. I possibly should have stamped this before I did that. Why aren't you yelling at me, girls? Sharon, stamp it first. But anyway, it's done. It's done. Okay. And I've got it upside down, so I probably will turn it around. But I'm just going to use my little silicone mat. Now, what are we going to use? Season's greetings. Love and joy. Happy holidays. Oh, what about just for you? Very simple, for you. Let's find it. That is the problem. Oh, I don't think it's wide enough. Can't use that one. And I don't think the other ones are gonna fit. Okay, what about, will we get Merry Christmas? No, we won't even get that on there. What's on the other stamp set? Let's see. No, that's all. That is all just everyday greetings. Let's have a look. Flying by the seat of my pants, and I've run out of decisions already. What about? Let me choose. Oh, who thought this would be so? Hello, Susan. How are you? They're too big. Right, we're just going to have to go with something very small. Love and joy fit on there? Nope. For you, it might fit, but it might not. How about we make a bigger shape? How's that sound? This one. I can use that for another thing. Bring that out of the road, bring this back. How are you, Susan? Thank you for joining. I've already had to make a change of plans. My sentiment box was not big enough, so I just need to run another one through. We're just using the season of green and gold. Whenever you have a straight edge die like this, right, when you've got straight edges, don't put it like that into your machine, because you've got a roller in here and it puts some pressure on your roller. So I always put it in and put it on an angle. And then simply run it through. Still battling the cold, yes. Oh, I know what that feels like. I had that dreaded thing for weeks. There, that'll be a bit better. We'll use that one. I think you and Chrissy are in the same boat, Susan. Both battling the lurgy. Anyone else not very well? There we go. I'll take that out of there now. We'll use that for something else. Okay, so let's go again. Let's work out what we're going to use this time. Love and joy for you. For you was what I wanted to use, because then it's not specifically, I mean, it's a Christmas-ish card, but it doesn't say Merry Christmas. So I'm going to use Mossy Meadow, I believe. Oh, I hope you miss out entirely, Monica, because it's really not that nice. I got it and then Baz got it. Susan was away on holidays and they all had it, and then they came home and they were home for a while and then they got it again. I'll just give that a clean because I haven't used that stamp. Whoops. Okay. Good old Mossy Meadow. Okay, I think I'll turn it that way so I can run the string down there. There we go. For you, look at that. It's going to cover up a fair bit there, so I'll have to make sure it goes up a bit higher. Yes, no, I had it for like 3 weeks. It was not fun, I can tell you. Okay, where's that bit of string gone? Okay, let's put some dimensionals on the back of this. Who else grabs their dimensionals from the middle first? Someone said to me the other day, oh, you've used it from the middle. And I'm like, yeah, that's okay. I just grabbed them from wherever. I know Monica colours hers so she knows which one she's got to pull the backs off of. I think Julia Quinn does that too, I think. So just, oh, I probably didn't need them down the bottom. I don't. Oh, dear. Don't want to rip our card. Right. I'm going to pop that up there. And you know how I said to you I thought I might have had to trim these little long bits off? Well, I think I will trim them off. There we go. Right, now pop this one in there. So we don't want to cover everything up. So I'm going to go kind of, oh, no, before I do that, I'm going to put the string in because otherwise it will be very difficult to put in. There we go. And then I'll trim that down. So I'm going to put a bit of glue on there. Just a tiny weeny bit and a tiny weeny bit here. Now, this is another trick I got from my friend Monica. Putting some glue on your glue dots helps it so it doesn't stick straight away. You've got a little bit of wiggle room. Now, are we straight? We look pretty good. We look pretty good. There we go. Now I'm just going to trim those guys down. And I did cut that the wrong way, feed it in the wrong way again. Now, you know how we had this piece left over? I am going to flip it and put it on the inside. So I'm just going to stick that one down on there, and then we will also put another piece of this paper on the inside. Yes, Monica is very clever. There we go, move that back up there. So we're not wasting that other piece of paper that we've chopped off. And like I said, I didn't measure it to a precise measurement. I just grabbed my trimmer and went chop. Now I got a bit of glue there, so I'll just wipe that one off. And let's grab another piece of all of these bits that I've cut out. Here we go. What one are we going to use, girls? Some longish bits there, but I think I might have some that are chopped off a little bit. Some more long pieces. Might go with this one, I think. There we go. Yeah, hadn't heard about, I forgot who I got it from. Yeah, it is definitely a game changer, that's for sure. So, oh, that's a bit dark on there, so maybe not that one. Maybe this one. That's a bit better. There we go. I'm just going to stick that one down. I use this vellum sheet because I find this silicone mat, because I find I get glue all over my glass mats, so I try to use it to add my glue on. There we go. Right, I need a pair of tweezers to pick that up. Okay. And now you can see that I've had to chop this one to get all the white in out of there, but I couldn't chop those ones, so I'm just going to leave them. But I think it looks pretty nice. Then I am just gonna trim that one down. There we go. So there is our first card. So, yeah, pretty happy with that. So, like I said, I used one of the sketches out of the, well, not a sketch, a card design out of the catalogue, and thought that I would quickly whip up some cards. Now, I also have these guys left over from the Rustic Christmas Countdown Kit, or Rustic, whatever it's called. So I thought I might actually use one of them on the front of one of my cards. So I have a very vanilla. Let's see what this looks like. I'm going to do it this way, but I'm only going to stick it to one side panel, and then you've got room to put a gift card in here. So let's get some paper. This is where you can help me, girls. We need to choose some paper for this card. Okay, maybe that one. I think that will look good. What do you reckon? That one? Hello, Justine. How are you? Either that one, or we've got the plaid, but I don't think the plaid would look as great. I don't think. It might be okay. So that one or that one, and those two have got gold on them. No, I think we'll stick with one of those ones. So are we going plaid or are we going the leaf with the gold in it? Help me out here, girls. Remember, we've got a basic beige card base and we're going to stick this little pocket, either that one or this one. Might actually go with this one. Okay, girls, I'm waiting for a decision. Tell me which one you think. Plaid or leaf? Gold leaf. You like the leaves, Susan? Anyone else care to weigh in? Chrissy likes the plaid. Who's getting, Monica likes the plaid. Who's getting the plaid embossing folder? There's so many beautiful things coming. Plaid, looks like plaid's one. Right, let's get this one out of the way. I know I put my hand up for the plaid one. So our piece is 2 inches. So we're gonna make it 1 and, ooh, 1 3/4 inches wide. Kay says the plaid too. Looks like plaid wins tonight. So 1 3/4. So there we go. And then I know it's 14.85 long, so if we go 14.3, should be about right. Now, the only thing that's going to bother me is that the plaid doesn't match up, but because we've got that little pocket going on the front, I don't think it'll bother me too much. See how they don't match up? Because I've cut them at different angles. But anyway, let's just keep going with that. Bring this back in here. You could have put a bit of cardstock behind that as well and had 2 layers, but I'm keeping it simple tonight, girls. There we go, and then this side. So, okay, what did you think of the catalogue? I know you said you were browsing it when I was chatting to you. So much better in real life, don't you agree, girls? Okay, so there's our plaid front. And then I'm going to stick this guy on here, but I'm only going to stick it to the left-hand side or the right-hand side, whichever one you want, but I think I'll stick it to the left-hand side because we're used to opening it like that. So let's have a little looky-see. So how I do this, how I line this up, is I work out an even spacing between my 2 sides and my top and bottom. So, and now to work out where I'm going to put the glue, I literally just flip this and put my glue on this side because I know not to go past that point. Probably go out a bit wider here. And then I just flip it back over because I know that's where it was gonna go. And just give it that little bit of wiggle time. Push it down. Definitely better, Monica, definitely better. So yes, so we've got that and that. Now I'm going to put a piece of the what do you call it? Basic beige on the inside as well, just to layer it up, because I think we just need that extra extra layer in there just to make it a bit more fancy. So we're going to make that 10 centimeters. Whoops, my blade's going to fall out there. 10 centimeters by 14.3. Who else does this? Layers up. Layers up their insides. I know Monica sometimes does this. Oh, my card is not 10 in the middle. Let's have a look. 10, so let's just go down to 9.8. Let's have a look now. Now it's not even all the way around, so that will do my head in. You do, depending on the card, yeah. So I'm going to go down to 9.6 by the look of it. That's a bit better. Get happier with that. Okay, so before we do that, I want to stamp on that one. So what have we got here? I think, may the holiday season be filled with warmth and a cheerful celebration. I think we will use, so I need a big block. Now when you're pulling these off the plastic, just pull them off gently because they can rip. So just pull them off gently, guiding them off the plastic. And then I just let them sit on my bench, just so they just relax. Get away, bug. And then pick it up with my block. That looks pretty good. Depends on the card and the occasion who's receiving it. Oh, there's bugs tonight. Who else has had rain? We had some lovely rain 2 nights ago, but haven't had any more. So this is our piece for the middle. Yep, definitely our piece for the middle. So I'll bring that in. Just to give myself some cushioning, and I'm going to use, I'm going to use Mossy Meadow again. Okay. Now, is it straight? Is it straight? Let's have a look. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty straight. Only a little enough for the windscreen wipers. A little rain. We only had 10 mil, but 10 mil's better than no mil. And when we've got rain tanks, well, that really helps us out. Rainwater tanks, I mean. So now I'm going to choose another one of these bits and bobs that I've got here to put on the inside. Let's have a look. Those bits aren't cut, so we won't use those. Let's have a look. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. And then I could even put some of that in there. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to stick that bit in that corner and then chop it off. Stick it right on that edge. There we go. And then just chop these hangy offy bits. And then do we need one of these guys in here or one of these vellum guys? I think he's too big. He's too big, most definitely not. Looks good from here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's just stick it in the middle. I've got bits and pieces everywhere. You get up there, you get off my table. Because I don't know who I will be giving these cards to or what I'm making them for, I really am not too worried about what I put on the inside, just so that I can dress it up a little bit. And that's why I wanted to put the extra layer in there, just so that when they opened it, they got a bit of a wow inside as well. Okay, so on the outside, we are going to decorate this little panel. But before we do that, I'm going to put a little vellum, no, not vellum, a little Velcro spotty dot on there so that it closes and opens. So these are just from Officeworks. They have a thin backing on one side, a clear, sorry, backing on one side, and a you know, not so transparent on the other side. So we're just going to chop one of them off. Yeah, I think it's about $12 for 56 of those little guys from Officeworks where the sticky Velcro dots are. So what I do is I peel off the backing of the clear one, and I put that down in the place where people are going to see it. Okay, and then I'll leave them stuck together. And if I can get my fingernail in underneath there, I peel that off and close that. And I probably could have come down a bit further because that will bend that a lot. Let's see if I can get that off without ripping it. Peel this one off too. Just peel it off gently. There we go. Which side do we need? So we need to stick that one back on there and then pop it down. That's better. So that they can grab that little tabby bit. So yeah, so they're just something that I've worked out are really good, quick and handy. And then if you've got a credit card, that will just fit in there for your gift tag. For your gift card, I mean. Right, let's have a look to decorate this now. Now it's looking pretty ordinary on the front, so we could do another little sentiment. So what did we put in the middle? We put, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. We could put, ooh, what about to you and yours? That will work. I think that'll even fit on that little guy. Let's have a look. Let's get that stamp out. To you and yours. There it is. Oh, you didn't have any rain, Kay. Oh, that's a shame. Right, let's see. Grab another block. Maybe next week when we're supposed to get more rain. Ooh, we might have to do a tricky one here. We might have to ink up one and then clean it and then ink up the other word because it's a bit far apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put ink on the to you, and I'm using Old Olive here. You wouldn't get wet in it. Okay. Oops, I need a bit more ink on to you. There we go. To you, and then we'll clean it. And then we'll use, I'll just dry that off a bit, and then we'll ink up and yours. You could mask it with some washi tape or some post-it notes, but I just find I can do it better this way. Oh, it's going to fit anyway. I didn't think it was. There we go. Oh, it didn't quite stamp as nicely as I'd liked. So what you can do there is, if you've got the right colour Stampin' Right marker, you can, I don't have one in here, but I will just show you with this pack. Imagine that this is Old Olive. You're just going to go around and cover that up where those bits are not quite stamped perfectly. Don't do it with a blend because that will bleed. Just do it with Stampin' Right marker. Okay, that'll have to do. I'll get a bit more of that ribbon. Oh, but before I do that, we're gonna put some bits on here. So we're gonna have one out there. It's another bit of vellum. Do we need 2 bits of those or only one? Just got to remember that when we open it up, we can't have anything overlapping there. So we might have to turn that a bit more, like a bit of a bow. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, we've got 2 of these guys here. They're not as big. Yeah, that's better. That is better. They're not as big, and then I can pop that up there. Perfect. Meant to be, girls, meant to be. So a bit of glue. So what's everyone got planned for the weekend? There's my tweezers. just making sure that that bit does not go over the edge. Put a bit of glue on these ones. Whoa! And that's the reason why I use a silicone mat, because otherwise that'd be on my glass mat. Who owns the glass mat and are they loving it? I am loving it. I think it's pretty darn good. There we go. To you and yours. I reckon we need some of this other stuff, but this one maybe. That's the same. Have we got any of the other one? Look, we have. I just have to cut it. And don't let me forget to put some bling on. Do we want this or not? Maybe. Just bear with me. I'll have a little look at this. You're still trying to move yourself from one end of the house to the other end, yes. Well, it will help you out greatly if you can. Now, like I said, girls, these guys are not much fun to cut out, but just do the best you can, because it's not, you don't have to be perfect. And I'm just gonna trim this one so he's only a little bit. I don't want him this full length. So I'll put him up there. I don't like the way I lose tools, ruler, pencil under it. Yeah. Oh, I'm forever you're losing stuff. I'm like, I just had it. I had my scissors earlier today, these little ones, and they were on my cup of tea coaster. Speaking of which, my tea's going cold. Oh dear, quick, let's sort that out. Let's sort that situation out. Sorry, Baz.
Well, everything.
I forgot to drink my tea. It's okay, at least it's drinkable now. I won't be burning my mouth on it. Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so my scissors, they were just sitting over here on my coaster, and then I must have moved them to move a bit of ribbon, and I couldn't find my scissors anywhere. Have a guess where they were? They were under the ribbon. So I don't know why I did that, but that's what I did. I don't even know how I did that. A little bit there. Oh, that one might be perfect because we only want a little bit. Not really moving my scissors, I'm moving the paper, and then that way it makes it easier to cut it. I cannot believe we're already into the 8th day of August. Would have been my dad's 82nd birthday today. My dear old daddy. Go down a bit with that. And then when we put this over the top, there we go, to you and yours. Yeah, so I was going to go and I wasn't going to have a beer, but I was going to go up and visit him at the graves, which I don't do, but John usually does. So I was going to go up and do that with him this afternoon, but completely slipped my mind. Now, what did I do with my glue dots, girls? See, lost them. But I'm sure he would have gone and done it. I'm not a great lover of symmetries or plots or anything like that, so it's a bit of a struggle for me to do that. Right, there we go. And let's put our, whoa, up the right way. Actually, we need some string. Some of this string. About that much. Don't you love my measuring? This hole is really, oh yes it does. I was going to say it's really not quite the right size. But I got it through quite easily that time. There we go. So let's just pop that there. Now, oh pardon me, looks a bit boring on the front here. I think we need something a bit bigger on that front panel. I should have decorated this bit. Who agrees that I should have decorated that bit? Alright. I still possibly can, you know. To you, and yours actually not up so high, Sharon, because you've got to open that envelope. Okay, there we go. Let's chop these back so they're not quite so long. Hello Vic, how are you, love? Thank you for joining. I just said to the girls, I think I need something else here in this part of our little gift taggy thing. So let's have a look what else I've got in my stash here. What else, girls? What could I put there? What's in this one? That's a wreath. We don't want a wreath there. I'm sure I'll find something. I might even find one of the pieces from the rustic Christmas countdown to put on the front of here. So yeah, so 2 cards with the green and gold. Who's been following the Olympics? Sadly, I don't watch very much TV, so I haven't been following it. So yes, so our green and gold, they're doing very, very well. Good night, Mon. Oh, the bells. Good idea, Vicky. Good idea. Let's have a look. They're on the back of one of these pieces. On the piece of plaid that we did. Then you have to sit here and watch me fussy cut, Vic. Are you up for that? Right, let's have a look. How you been? Have you had any rain at your place, Vicky? Right. What a great suggestion, the bells. There's some nice bells in the new holiday catalogue too. Well, it's not called a holiday catalogue anymore, but there's some nice bells in there and some bows and all sorts of things. Yes, you like fussy cutting, same as me. I should cut out another one of these little bows and pop it on top on dimensionals. Did you buy this set, Vic? Yes, she is very full of great ideas. She makes beautiful cards too. Oh, I went a bit crooked there. Don't want so much white showing. Oh, it's on your wish list. I've seen some beautiful things made with it. Right, let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Perfect. But I think I will, of course, that one would be chopped off. That one would be chopped off, wouldn't it? And that one's chopped off. I'll just use this one down here. There we go. I'll just use that one. Chop it off. Made to order. That one. I'm not very good at talking and chopping, so just bear with me. It's a little bit fiddly. Right, let's have a look. Get you out of the road. Let's put some dimensionals. We'll grab these little guys and put on them. On that little bit. And there. Don't know if you could hear that, girls, but we just had a train go past and toot his horn. I thought we were going to have a noisy train working here on the railway line all night tonight, but he seems to have disappeared, so I'm happy about that. Right, you go on top of there. Would you believe they're not the same shape? But anyway, and then I think I'll just stick that one on, stick it down with a bit of glue. Now, not actually, I might use tape because it might make it might make the envelope a bit moist. I'm just going to put my cup of tea there so it doesn't spill as I'm going round the corner. A couple of bits of tape. There we go. You definitely don't want tea spilt everywhere. And that was a very good idea, Vicky. A good suggestion. Okay. Those bells are just perfect. Look at that. Doo-doo-doo. Perfection. So there's our two cards that we've made tonight, but I'm going to put some cherry cobbler and pearl adhesive backed berries on this. I'm going to put some red ones up here on here. Not that the red will really go because there's nothing else there. Come on, off you come. But I think they'll look good up in there. What do you reckon, girls? Thank you, Ruth. And yeah, I might stick some red ones on that one too, even though there's no red anywhere. Oh. Can you hear my husband into the chocolate, girls? You better bring me some.
I bought it.
You bought it. True that. There we go. I'm just going to stick one lot there. Thank you, my love. So yeah, so there are our two cards made with the greetings of the season sentiments and dies, and the season of green and gold DSP. Now these are all online exclusives, these ones. So I was talking about the thanks Vic, thanks Susan. I was talking about the DSP sale that we've got going on. That's 15% off. And in saying that, I just realized I don't actually make a lot of cards and use a lot of DSP. I have been doing quite a bit of stamping of late, so I'll just bring some of those in and show you which ones are actually on special, on sale. So, oh, this is one I made at Liz's retreat. This little bag. So this is the Country Woods papers, and then these are the cards that I made with that. That's just a pack of papers. So there's that one, and then this one is a little swing card. So English breakfast in there and a little bit of DSP. Now some more that I have made. So we've got the Countryside Inn. I'm going to have an avalanche here in a minute, girls. Countryside Inn papers. Now, anyone who betted their best in April got the pink version of this. So there's that one. And then there's this one as well. Now, there's little cute foxies and there's little cute birds in this set as well. So that's Countryside Inn. Here's another Country Woods one with the little birdhouse made out of the timber from the Country Woods and his little base there. So I'll pop that one on there. This one here is the, oh now, let my memory serve me right, Unbounded Beauty. So I've got a few of those ones. So we've got this one as well with Unbounded Beauty. And then this one is Unbounded Beauty as well. So this paper and this paper in here. It's Unbounded Beauty. And this one is also Unbounded Beauty, this paper here. So, and then we have the Full of Life, which is, some of these cards are ones that I've done on my lives recently. There's another Full of Life. So we've got quite an array of papers. This lot is bold and beautiful. Full of Life again, and Full of Life again. And then this one is called Flowering, Wildly Flowering. This one here. And these are my two cards that we're doing for Coffee and a Card this week. So they're two fancy folds. So we have a faux center step card, that one. So it goes on the angle like that. And then this one is a split fold front card. So there's those ones. Now this next one I'm going to show you, I just have to cover up the sentiment because it's for somebody special, and I haven't yet sent it or delivered it. So there's some paper in there. I've done the embossing folder on the Country Woods, and then I've made a double Z fold on that one. So there's that one, which I'll put under there. And then this is another one that I made at Liz's that I haven't yet finished. Pretty bad at finishing some things lately. But I do have a good excuse. I don't like my colouring. So it is, I think it's called a double front card. So, and it has this little panel in here as well. So we're supposed to have the little pot and the flowers, but I don't like my flowers, so I'm gonna recolor them. But that's my assortment of DSP that I've been using. So I really hope that you take advantage of the DSP sale. If you don't have a demonstrator and would like a catalog, please hit me up and I'll send you a catalog or deliver a catalog and happily send you the link for you to shop with me. But I really do appreciate everybody coming on tonight and watching and chatting along with me. It's been lovely. It's been a lovely night. Okay then, girls. Good night for now. See ya. Bye.